So how do we know that Jesus rose from the dead? Well, I could give you a traditional answer and say, well, the Bible says he rose from the dead, and the Bible contains many contemporary eyewitness accounts which are corroborated by non-Christian, non-biblical evidence, and it's been transmitted to us accurately through multiple sources. I could go that way, but I could also say, you know what? We live as if Jesus rose from the dead, because we live as if there is such a thing as unconditional love. Because somehow we feel that we should love everyone no matter what, especially the marginalized, the poor, and the outcast. But if all we are is atoms and molecules, if all we are is just another life form on this planet, we should only love the rich, the powerful, and the strong, those who give us a competitive advantage. But somehow we sense, no, we should love everyone unconditionally, especially the weak, the poor, the marginalized, and the outcasts. Well, where do we get this idea from? Well, we get it from the Easter story, where God becomes one of us, where the rich one becomes the poor one, the powerful one becomes the weak one, the living one becomes the dead one, to come back to life so he can love us and give us a new life. And we live as if Jesus rose from the dead, as if there is purpose, hope, and meaning in this life. And Viktor Frankl, who was a Holocaust survivor, in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, says, in the end, the only way we can live, the only way we can survive, is if we have a story greater than our own story to live for. And that's what Jesus gives us. By rising from the dead, he gives us a bigger story than just our own story to live for. So how do I know that Jesus rose from the dead? So yes, I can point to the historical, legal evidence, but in the end, we live as if Jesus rose from the dead. If we talk about purpose, hope, and meaning and unconditional love, we live as if Jesus rose from the dead.